All right, good evening. I'm sure everyone's getting ready for Thanksgiving. I know I am. So I'm going to make a big pot of my easy stroganoff and just eat it during the week to last me till Thanksgiving. So we're going to start off with 2 to 3 pounds of ground beef. We're going to use this whole bag of the extra broad no yolk noodles. We're going to use the whole 24 ounces of sour cream. And we're going to use the whole family size of cream of mushroom. You know, now that I'm thinking of it, I might only use the 16 ounce. I might have bought too big of an ounce, so just wait on that. We might only be using half of that. Then we're going to use our garlic salt and our black pepper, and then also my garlic powder, my big old garlic powder, which is over there. Sorry, it's not here. So I'm going to start by browning this. I'm going to season it with just a little bit of this, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. Then we are going to mix these two. We're going to set this aside. We're going to mix these two together. This is our sauce. Then we're going to flavor it with this and the garlic powder. Then we're going to cook those noodles. I like them al dente. Some people like them fully cooked. All right, so we're going to start that and I will be back. All right, let's start the stroganoff. I'm going to take our 2 to 3 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to break it up a little bit. This is really easy. You can cut this recipe in half. This is just how I always make it because it goes so fast. And it could be a really cheap meal. Like I said, I make this much because it goes really fast in my house. And then if my daughter hears that I'm cooking it, she'll be over here and she'll take half of it to her house. Alright, so we're going to let this brown. We are going to season it just a little bit. I want you to see how I season the meat. So not that much. It's really not a lot for how much meat this is. Then our black ground pepper. It's just coming out really slow. And then more garlic powders. Alright, because of course it's not going to be too salty or anything. So just let this brown up and we will be back. Okay, now we got our meat all nice and browned. We're going to strain it. Alright, so I strained it. Now I'm turning my stove down. I was cooking the meat at medium high. We're going to take our whole can of cream of mushroom. You want to get one of these little guys and scrape everything out. They're charging you for everything in here, so get it all out. I like to use these little guys, these little spatulas, so I don't cut them. Alright, so I got pretty much everything out of there. Doesn't take very long. Alright. Now we are getting our sour cream. I'm pretty sure it is the full 24 ounce. Let me get a new spatula here. I'm going to start with half of it. No, I can already tell. So it is, yes, the full 24 ounce, the full 1.5 pound of sour cream. And I forgot to mention before, but One of my friends used to call me every time she'd get a new boyfriend. She'd call me for the Stroganoff recipe. What's the Stroganoff recipe? What's the Stroganoff recipe? So I don't know if this is how she catch her man or what, but she must have finally wrote it down or kept the man because she stopped calling me for it. So this is garlic powder. Sorry. This up a little for you. So this is garlic powder. We can do lots of garlic powder. Garlic salt. This is why I said don't season the meat a whole lot, because this is going to be like where all the flavor is coming from. And with this, you're just going to have to season with your heart. Listen to your ancestors. If you don't have ancestors to listen to your heart. Taste it, mix it, taste it, mix it till it's your liking. Now, I do have some mushrooms in my fridge, so I am going to add those. I'm going to fry those and add those. My daughter does not like mushrooms, so I don't put them in when I know she's going to come over and eat. I just put them in mine. But usually, I would saute those mushrooms in butter first. Alright, with this sauce, you're going to want to mix it until it's all nice and mixed through. I'm sorry, the lighting in my kitchen sucks. Everywhere in my house sucks. I don't know if you can tell. So, yeah, you can't really tell. So, it's pretty much the gray and the white mixed together. You can see the swirls that it's not mixed properly. When it's mixed properly, you won't see any of that. So mix it really good. Give it a taste. If you think it needs more garlic salt, add more garlic salt. If you think it needs more pepper, add more pepper. Alright, so I'm going to mix this all up. I'm going to add my meat. Mix it really good. Taste it. And that's it. The sauce will be done. I'm going to cook my noodles to al dente. I do not mix the noodles and the sauce together for this because I keep it in the fridge. I cook my noodles kind of as I go. Like I'll make a big batch. When I get rid of those, I'll make another batch. But some people like more sauce, some people like less sauce, so I don't mix the sauce all together. Alright, well, I'm not sure if anyone's listening, but we will be back. Okay, so it is done. It was easy peasy. So we just add a little bit of noodles to however many noodles you want to your bowl. And then you just spoon however much sauce you want. The sauce is really thick, so sometimes I will add a half a cup to a cup of evaporated milk to stretch it out, or if I'm just not feeling like a really thick sauce that day. Well, I hope you make some of this man-catching stroganoff. Not sure if anyone's listening, but hi, and if you are, let me know how it tastes. Bye. This is how I like mine. Perfect bite.